I got a lot of homies that's like young, turned right now. They in the club. They having their way on the dating scene. They financially doing their thing and all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times my homies they complain about chicks asking them for money, right? They be like, man, these chicks be like in my pocket, like on that with me, and I'm like, damn, I don't really have that problem, and we date some of the same types of women. But what I always tell them is like, bro, y'all meet these chicks at the club. And as much as we could talk about the different types of women, because some types of women, some guys be like, I don't mess with the type of chicks that go to the club. I know my wife not standing in somebody's section, right? But at the same time, I do mess with chicks that go to the club. I just don't go to the club myself, so I don't meet them at the club. So I think it's something to be said about where you meet a woman, regardless if it's the same woman or not. Because just like she's asking you for money, it's another nigga she fucking with that she's not asking for nothing. Right? Unless she's just a prostitute. She asking everybody. But 9 times out of 10,
Why
you
you have
might
to be
be
prostitute?
you might be the nails and hair nigga. You might be the food nigga. You might be whatever nigga. But at the same time, I feel like it's all about, not all about, but I feel like a big part of it that don't get talked about is where you meet a woman, as opposed to who the woman is and what type of woman she is. Right? So that's what I want to talk about today, man. Today's episode is same face, different place, and we're gonna talk about the importance of where you meet somebody and kind of how you present yourself when you first meet them and how that leads to the dynamics of y'all situation.
Just different.
So welcome back to Terry Rosen Podcast. All right. Man, it's been lit. I think the last time me and you talked, this was before Battle of the Sexes, right?
Yeah, it was. It was a week before Battle of the Sexes. So Battle of the Sexes has happened, which was amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit. We getting into our season now.
What's up with Killer Cocktails, man? Cam is here. Kevin's here.
Yeah, attendance. Killer Cocktails. At the end of the day, we outside. Shit. I was supposed to do a reboot for 4th of July. Time kind of got away from me. I got a lot of shit going on. But nonetheless, I'm here for events all summer. Book me. Shit. I got a whole revamp of how I'm doing my events. So
Absolutely.
Killer Cox around the clock. Where's Boogie?
Yeah, it just hit different with Boogie.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Boogie, man. Boogie been doing this thing with the poems. He been traveling doing the poems and shit. He was in Atlanta.
Facts.
He did City Winery. He gonna do Atlanta soon.
Period.
So we will be in Atlanta. For all the people that's from Atlanta listening, we will be in Atlanta. The date is gonna be August 17th.
August 17th.
So if you in Atlanta and you fuck with us, make sure you pop out. Battle of the Sexes. It's a lit live event. I don't think there's anything else like it. Very unique style of an event.
For sure.
And that shit really go up. You know what I'm saying? So
super lit.
And if you in Atlanta and you're a podcaster and you hear this and you want to get up with us and get in that show, just hit us up. You know, let me know what's going on at Terry Rosen on all the platforms. Check out terryrosen.com for all the merch, all the shows. Make sure you go back, listen to all the old shit. We on to this new shit though. All right. So where we at, man? Same face, different place. What's your thoughts on the shit? Like, is it a certain dynamic when you meet a chick in a club versus you meet a chick somewhere else? Like,
definitely.
Okay,
definitely.
Tell us about it from a woman's perspective.
And I'm gonna use a very extreme like situation. So like, I just feel like a woman you meet in the club, she in the club, she done up, nice outfit, heels, she lit, she in the section. She might be in the section with some niggas. She might be in the section with her bitches. Like, it doesn't matter. Either way. If she in the section with some niggas, you know that them niggas done sponsored this section. If she in the section with her bitches, you know that she got some money and her friends do too. Right. So it's just like, it just depends. I feel like that's the type of woman where the things that she does for herself or the way that she might show herself a good time is something that a man will have to match if he decides to deal with her. So I think that that's the perspective where it comes in. And like a woman like that might be like, oh yeah, you can give me a little 200. Like you can give me a little, you know what I'm saying? Versus a woman you might meet at the library.
Right. But no, we talking about the same woman though.
It's you saying same woman, different man, basically.
No, different place. So what I'm saying is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You met you just said she all done up. She in the nigga section. She getting shit sponsored. So that's the type of time she on at that moment when she meets you.
Okay.
So she probably
same
only
girl
giving you,
at the library.
right.
Okay.
So she might only be giving this nigga some play.
Because
if I'm in this club moment, I'm probably only giving a nigga play that is winning in this environment, right?
Yeah.
But that same woman might meet a nigga at the library, at the grocery store, and it's like, this nigga got to give some type of personality because it's not a money spending sponsored type of situation.
Yes. Okay, so up to that point, what I said still stands. So even with the same woman, let's say the same woman, next club night over, boom, she done got a couple niggas number at the club. But the next morning, she go grocery shopping. I feel like in that moment alone, just with her knowing that this is more so a moment of solitude for her, she not done up. Like she don't got nothing on, no makeup, no nothing. She meets a man. I feel like if she's even interested enough in that man in that moment to give her number, then I feel like she's more of that woman and less of the club woman. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I just feel like if she only looking for the type of niggas that's at the club, you're not giving your number to a nigga at the grocery store.
Right. So what I'm saying is, how did that change the dynamic of how she deals with the man that she meets at the club versus how she deals with the man she meets at the grocery store? Do you think the dynamic changes? Because when I met this nigga, I was all done up. He expects nothing less from me. So if you expect me to look like this when I see you, we better be going downtown. Versus this nigga at the grocery store met me with no makeup and no woo-woo. So this nigga can take me on a picnic and that's cool.
Yeah, that's real.
Is that real?
That is real.
Okay.
I think that's real. I honestly, genuinely think that's real because, like I said,
going to the club.
But I'm not a club woman. Like I don't go to the just in general. But stop going to the yes. No, real shit. If you at some point, and point being age, really, once it comes to the point where you're trying to be serious and settle down and you're looking for a significant other, a wife, a husband, whatever, you do have to be mindful of where you're meeting this person or these people that you're dating.
For sure.
I personally can't see myself being long-term with a nigga that I met flashing some money or a nigga that I met in a section with hella other niggas or a nigga that I can't see that for myself.
He had to really show you something
outside of that because who are you aside from this? Because once I see you in that light, in that aspect, this is kind of who you are to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is kind of you, that flashy nigga. Like you be in a club every weekend.
You gonna do this every weekend.
That's what you do.
Find another me every weekend.
What every weekend. You probably have several of me right now. Like period. Because I'm just a bitch you met in the club.
In your eyes, at least you gonna be
in my eyes, at least yes. Because I know I'm in this club. I'm a beautiful woman. Don't get me wrong. But there are other bad bitches in here. And if I'm looking at you like, oh, okay, he kind of cute. I see he got a little, I'm not the only one seeing that. So it's like, how are you going to set yourself apart for me to be like, okay, so you're not just a club nigga.
I think it's definitely less of a genuine connection when you meet somebody in that club
First of all, it's not even intimate. We can't even be intimate. All we can do is really exchange numbers.
Exactly, because you can't show personality at the club because you can't really hear the person talk.
I can't even hear you.
Personality. It's possible to show personality at the club, but I don't think anybody in that environment is necessarily looking for that or leading with that.
Or willing to go those lengths in that moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to get turned up with my friends. I'm here to get drunk. I'm here to see the bitches. Like
you could barely hear me talk. It's kind of hard to make.
And please don't be one of them motherfuckers like that meme where it's like when your homie gets too drunk and he get in the club, now he just in your ear like yelling, like trying to like. That's irritating. So it's just like you can't even really come up with a sufficient predication of who this person is in the club. Cause really on some shit like, oh damn, you bad. Oh, thank you. Oh, let me get your number. Okay. And now I gotta find out if you were worth giving my number to the next day.
For sure. Another aspect is this though, social media and how you present yourself on social media.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of the guys and we were just having a conversation and we was talking about how they page look and the things that women ask them for based on how their page look. And one of my homies that we was more so having a conversation with, he's not like overly flashy. It's not like he on there with a bunch of jewelry. He got some designer shit on, you know what I'm saying? But it's real subtle shit. He a fly nigga, but he on some subtle shit. He ain't on no like I'm trying to really flex type shit. However, he got the quiet money vibe going on. Because in his story, all you gonna see is downtown at the pool, downtown at Lifetime Fitness, downtown buying a drink every day. So if I'm telling him like, bro, when a chick meets you, she's gonna expect nothing less than you to take her downtown on a date because you do this.
You do that for yourself. Anyway. Like, why can't you just involve me?
So it's like, if I'm dating you and I'm watching your story, it's like, this nigga, do you live downtown? Because you're always down here. So I don't want to Netflix and chill with you.
Yeah. No, nigga, you don't Netflix and chill when you by yourself. Exactly. You be downtown. Like, take me downtown.
Fact. So I told him, like, when you look at your page, you selling lifestyle. When you look at my page, I'm selling personality. Like, I'm not posting where I'm at, what I'm drinking, the car I'm driving. I'm not posting none of that shit.
And that right there, I think that is kind of like a full circle moment. Like you said, your friend be complaining like that. Bitches just be like, gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah. I think that typically men don't realize how much they lead with money. Exactly. So men can say all day like, oh my God, I'm so tired of like bitches asking me for shit and this, that, and this bitch think I got it. Like, da-da-da. That's what you've shown her. Because see, what men put on display is what they know will attract the woman. Right. But now that you've attracted the woman, now it's like, all right, bitch, all right. Wait now. I just wanted to get you over here, but this is really how I am. Like, nah, that's not finna fly. Mm-hmm. Like, if you designer down, you with your homeboys in a section every weekend, you on a trip every month, you can't get to me and play broke.
Yeah. And I think the crazy part of it is that, like, as much as guys, we feel like, you know, women have these city girl intentions and expectations of they want the money, they want this, they want that. In reality, every human still has needs. Every woman still has needs. So yeah, she is on that type of time as far as like, I'm gonna get this nigga for this bread, but she still needs to be mentally stimulated. She still needs to be emotionally protected in some instance.
Unless she's just a gold digging ass
It's a nigga for that too, though. And that nigga might not be giving up no bread.
That's
the nigga I'm trying to be. That's all I'm saying. Like,
I'm
trying to be the nigga that's mentally stimulating, that you could come kick it with, do all the other shit. Because I'm not finna like buy you no crazy.
And I think the dividing line with that is like, women need to stop trying to convince themselves that they cool with a nigga having a particular lifestyle.
What kind of weed do you think Kevin smokes?
What kind of weed do I think Kevin smokes?
It's like the thickest smoke.
Yeah, and it just like comes right here and it just like lingers. And it's just
like when other niggas smoke, it don't be like
that. Like, no, this smoke be gone.
This should be like a
damn,
Western
do other
movie.
niggas be smoking trash ass weed? Because I know Kevin don't. So damn, they smoke not thick. They smoke skinny.
That should be like...
They smoke anorexic, G. Look at this shit. Look at it.
I only see this shit when Kevin
It's like, ooh. But I definitely think that women need to stop trying to convince themselves that like we're cool with a certain lifestyle that a man has just because we're like, oh, well, that's how I met him. Like, I can't really be like, bitch, no. Because at the beginning, whatever standards you have for the type of man you want did not include this man. And whatever he was doing in the moment to make you give him that energy, give him your number, give you whatever. Like, no, we got to ignore that because it goes nowhere. You waste your time.
So give me an example of what you're talking about, like the type of man.
Just like, okay, so for me, for instance, like I said, I don't go to the club.
Right.
If I was a club girl, that would be my business, but I wouldn't get niggas' numbers at the club. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just not the type of man for me, in my opinion. Right. But let's say I did. Let's say I went out, I got a nigga number at the club. Cool. I can't spend, let's say, a month communicating with this nigga, and now I'm blue because every weekend your ass is in the club. Right. Was he supposed to stop going clubbing because he found me in the club? Yeah. Like, was he supposed to be like, oh, did what I came to do, found my bitch, been searching for a wife in the club, found her, never going to the club again? Right. No. But in reality, I know what my standards are, and I don't want no nigga in no club. I shouldn't have even gotten this far to even get this nigga my number. Yeah. There's no point in me making myself uncomfortable for a lifestyle that he was already leading. Yeah. When I initially met him.
I don't want to snitch on the guys, but niggas is absolutely going to the club for bitches.
But not the type of bitches that they want to wife.
That's true. That's true too. But I'm just saying that to say that, like, if you do get with a guy and you link up with him and he's like, oh, I was going to the club when I met you, I still go to the club. Mm-hmm. He got that right. But
listen to what he's saying.
He's still going to the club
what he's saying, though.
Because at the end of the day, like, if, like, if niggas that's over 40 and it's like if it's 5 niggas, 3 of them married, 4 of them married, they might just be going to let's get back, let's get together and link up.
Like a once a month kind of thing.
Them older niggas might be going to the club not looking for bitches. They gonna still entertain some bitches.
They trying to chill,
looking
spend
for
a little bread.
Young niggas is going to the club
looking for bitches.
Like, it's no other reason to be there.
That's what they want. They want to go. They want to flex.
Like,
so they can pull some hoes.
Women, y'all might go to the club actually just to have a good time, just so some niggas can get out some attention.
Honestly, when I do go, it's literally like I just go to look fine, G. Like I genuinely just go to look fine. Like I can buy my own drink. I can do my own thing.
Women go to the club for niggas too, but it's more so what they can get what they can get niggas to do. Not necessarily like I'm going to this club for niggas so I can go home with one of these niggas.
No,
so I can be with one of these niggas.
Get me lit.
Yeah, like
let me go home.
Go out, some niggas in here gonna buy us some drinks and get us turned up, and invite us in the section.
Hey, and it can be cool. And then let me go about my business.
When them chicks come in that section and then they go to fuck home.
And they go because niggas whole point is to go see, like you said, women go club, want to look cute. Might get a couple drinks out of a nigga. Might not. Even then, I'm cool. I'm on my story with my bitches. I came out. I had a great time. I can go home. Yeah. Men come out specifically to get said bitches. Yeah. So when those bitches be like, oh, I done let you buy me a couple drinks. You know, I might have done juked on you a little bit. We done exchanged compliments. We done spent a fair amount of time together within these 4 walls. But when it's over, I'm out. Yeah. Men be pissed. And I feel like the men that be pissed are the main ones who need to stop leading with what they have rather than like what they can offer internally. If you just externally say like, I got money, bitch, like I can do this, I can do da-da-da-da-da-da, don't be looking crazy when a bitch expecting you to do da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, that's just what it is.
Yeah, and like I say, like I think in a situation with my homie, they not even telling bitches they could do this, this, and that. I think bitches just looking at them
and knowing,
and seeing like, okay,
that
you
they're
in this
able.
Bitch, you in this section, you in this.
I know you able, nigga.
Not even just able, but it's like this kind of like you in them environments. So it's more than able because it's a nigga that's a doctor that's able. Yeah, but it's like
I ain't doing that.
you could tell by the lifestyle he living that he's not finna buy you certain shit because how he moving. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And what he not doing and what he is. But it's like when you. It's like, nigga, you fit the description. That's really what it come down to. Yeah. Is that you fit the description of a nigga that's gonna do what the fuck I'm asking you to do.
And it's so true.
You look like a nigga that pay for nails.
It's so true because you're a flashy ass nigga. Like, it's so crazy because like women can really read the shit. And I don't know if men have like as great of a gift. No, I would say y'all don't because y'all don't even know when a woman be a hoe. So it's just like, damn. But I feel like women read the shit. All
women are hoes though.
Why though?
I mean, we don't literally think every woman is a hoe, but I think like what you would call a hoe, like whatever the check marks got to be hit for you to call a woman a hoe.
I feel like half of that.
Half of that is you calling her a hoe.
I knew he was finna say that shit, G. Like, I knew he was finna say that shit. Like, what I think it take to be a hoe. Bitch, you check off half of them box marks and you're a hoe.
If we thinking the chick not a hoe, she damn near like a saint. Yeah, like
this is fucked up, guys.
For real.
This is fucked up. But no, that's real though. That's valid.
And I'm talking about just men and they natural. I think now that we're a little older, we a little bit more like balanced with it. Yeah. Like, all right, is she a hoe? Because one of the most mature things I ever heard one of my younger guys say, he was asking me the background of this chick. Mm-hmm. And motherfuckers was like, oh, well, she fucked, you know, we all went to college together. So he's like, oh, she fucked him, woo, woo. And they like, she's like, oh yeah, she might be a hoe. And he's like, nigga, is she a hoe or does she just fuck every nigga she talks to? It's a difference. And it kind of is a difference.
It's a huge difference.
It's a difference. Because it don't necessarily mean you talking to a bunch of niggas, but if you're talking to a nigga, we're adults.
And I fucked him.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like she fucking niggas.
And it ain't like I could see into the future and knew that it was going to be 10 niggas that I talked to and I done fucked. But that's my business.
Now, if it's 10 niggas in a year, then
that's wild.
Whoa. Yeah. But I'm saying this, though.
What's the calculations on that? 10 niggas in a year. That's like 1.2 niggas a month.
What I'm saying that it's not that she's fucking niggas that she's not talking to. like she one night standing nigga. She just giving the nigga took her on a date. She just gave him some pussy. It's like she actually in little situationships with these niggas. Of course she.
And
gave
it just
some
don't work
pussy.
out.
They didn't work out.
Move on.
That don't make her a hoe.
Period. Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when niggas get to just naming names, it's like, oh, she a hoe.
And it's like, did she fuck you? No. Interesting. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could. It's a lot of hoes that didn't fuck me. So there you go.
Lord Jesus.
I'm here for it.
It's a lot
I might not be.
It's a lot of hoes I didn't fuck.
Yeah. There's a lot of hoes I didn't fuck.
Like, damn. Okay. How much of a hoe are you, bitch?
Absolutely.
But no, that's real though. I just think that at the end of the day, I think it comes down to like both parties kind of like, I don't know, like what are you really looking for? Like, you know? And when you come to terms with exactly what you're looking for, you have to also come to terms with like, where would I find said person?
Yeah.
If you're looking for wholesomeness and like all this shit, like you're not gonna find it in the club. Like, you know, the chances are slim. I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but the chances are slim. Versus like, oh, I'm a social lead and I like to deal with entrepreneurs, or I like business owners, or I like men that are like of a certain caliber. Cool. Then I know that I need to be networking, and I know I need to be at these cafes in the morning with the free Wi-Fi, with the niggas with their MacBooks open at 9 a.m. Like that's where I need to be seen.
Yeah, for sure. I'll say this.
Don't want bitches in your pocket. Stop leading with money. That's just it.
I'll say this, and I like what you just said about you got to know what you want, right? I think when you know what you want, not only do you got to think about where you're going to meet this person at, you got to think about the type of person that's going to go for what you want. So if you want to be, I'm out here, I'm young, I'm turned, I'm not taking nothing serious, I'm just having a good time. What kind of woman is down for that?
The same kind.
Right?
The woman that's turned out here having a good time.
Exactly. And what's the cost that come with that? Those are the women that's going to be asking you, hey, nigga, can I get my nigga? Can I get this? Because I'm not getting nothing else out of this.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? The woman's looking at it like, I'm not getting nothing. So if she being young, turned, and not serious, she's not getting no mental stimulation, emotional stimulation. She's not looking for none of that, right?
Yeah.
She's just on some hot, fast shit. So it's like, if you out here trying to be young, not serious, wilding out, you're gonna run into the women that's gonna be like, that's gonna test your fucking pockets.
The least you could do, nigga, is pay for my nails.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Exactly. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy just thinking about now. I guess now, I'm 30, so it's like, damn, the dating shit is a lot different. Like even with like the way that the girls is moving, like, you know, it's different. Like my perspective of dating when I was growing up was completely opposite of that. It was like, if I'm young and I'm just having fun, I'm not looking for nothing, I'm not asking that nigga for shit.
I think when you're younger, you'll go for that.
Of course.
Now
I'm not. Now, first of all, ain't nobody even just sitting here having fun. Like, no, having fun for me.
If you was on that type of time at this age, it'd be like, nigga, you finna do something.
You gotta do something. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so that's real. That's valid. Like, yeah. But then at the same time, like, that old having fun, casual look, like that shit is smoked. Like, I'm too old for that.
I think another part of it, you could correct me if I'm wrong. I'm speaking for women, so you could definitely,
he say,
dive in.
Stop me if I'm incorrect.
Get on my ass. But a lot of women, from what I'm told, feel like 9 times out of 10, if I'm not emotionally connected to a man, well, women are saying this. I don't want this to be clipped out and be like,
yeah, like don't be chopping and screwing my boy shit now. Yeah. And shit gonna be like, when I'm in a relationship with a man.
Niggas just cut that out and post it.
Okay, go
Chicago
ahead.
media takeout. I'm looking crazy. But from what I hear women saying is that, when they are dealing with a man that they're not emotionally connected to, 9 times out of 10, the sex not gonna be crazy. The sex not gonna be that great because there's no emotional connection there. So unless this nigga just got some overwhelming situation, she not finna come none of that. So it's like she feel like I'm literally not getting nothing from this. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless you go and do all these things, buy me these things. It got to be some type of financial
something like.
Yeah. And I'm not for that. I'm not condoning that. I'm just saying I get why women moving that way expect some type of financial.
But then at the same time, like, yeah, but no. Like
Okay.
I have to be unbiased right now.
Go ahead.
I do. I have to be unbiased because at the end of the day, I just feel like it only takes you a few times to realize that pussy don't jump if you're not emotionally connected.
Yeah.
So why are you still fucking on these niggas?
No, I feel like they know that. I feel like they on some young, fun, not serious shit, and they know the sex ain't finna be shit because I don't like this nigga.
Oh
like
my
that.
God,
So,
that is terrible.
so
That's fucking crazy.
I need this nigga to do this, and that.
I can't say like I can't go into a situation in a dick week because you don't know until you get the dick. So cool.
Maybe not weak, but
Just not like it.
Yeah.
Like there's no fireworks. Like
Yeah.
there's no like this is
when you think
mediocre
about it,
sex.
Think about casual sex, right? For a woman, in casual sex, a nigga don't really have the space and time and opportunity to learn your body for real because it's so casual.
Yeah, it's
random.
casual. It's
So it's like
sporadic.
it's more
It's
of
not,
a
yeah.
experience than I'm finna get an orgasm out of this, and
Yeah.
it's more of some wild, just I'm finna fuck this nigga and have a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? So I could get why a woman in that situation feels like
feel obligated to something else.
feel obligated to something.
I need
else.
an
Exactly.
incentive.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm not condoning none of it though, because I feel like once we all hit a certain age, I feel like it's just time to get the fuck out the club.
Get the fuck out the streets. You touching 30.
Facts.
Like get out the streets.
Even if you're not
G.
touching 30, if you ain't trying to pay that cost or what it costs to be in the streets,
Get out the streets because it ain't
Just
shit
move
out
around,
there,
G.
bro.
just move around. It's over with. It's okay.
It's okay. Like I feel like people are having a hard time coming to terms with the fact that it's okay.
For sure.
There's nothing out there.
Absolutely. Kev, what time we at? 30 minutes. You got Cam's corner?
Nice.
Or do you got something else?
What's something else?
I don't
Very
know.
mysterious. Do you got something else? What's something else? I could do a Cam's corner.
Let's go.
Nice, short, and sweet Cam's corner. Same place, same face, different place, right?
Yeah, I was confusing a little bit too.
Yeah, I'm like same place, different face. No, same face, different place. I think that there's just a couple of tips that I can provide in regards to the man and the woman when it comes to, just receiving what you want from knowing what you want. So, women and men, if you know exactly what you want and what you're looking for, it's very easy to decide what you're going to deal with, period. Terry's friend, for instance, as much as those type of men complain that women are asking for money and asking for this and asking for that, he's doing it though. He's doing it. He's giving the money. He's buying the gifts. He's paying for the hair. He's paying for the nails, because even though he's complaining about it, he knows that is the reputation that he set for himself. He's already in there. That's already what it is. He's going to have to wipe his slate clean and reinvent himself and put himself on display in a different fashion with complete new bitches. Because the bitches he have now, it's already set in stone that you that money nigga, period. In regards to women, I just think that we need to stop going against the grain when we've already decided the type of nigga that we don't want. So once we decide that we don't want that flashy nigga, we don't want the nigga that's in the club, we gotta stop entertaining them niggas and expecting them to do the complete opposite of what they've been doing. Like Terry said, you meet this nigga in the club, he's still going to the club. Like, you know what he's there for. You have to know what he's there for. No man is gonna be like, oh, I met my wife and I can stop clubbing now. Like, no. Them niggas is going to the club to find bitches. So if you are not on the same page, don't go checking for them niggas. Like, y'all just not on one accord. And speaking of one accord, that's what's most important. If you looking to have fun, you just chilling, not looking for nothing serious, you need to find somebody else that's on the same shit. Don't be trying to convince nobody to be down with what you down with. Don't be trying to change nobody's motion. Just don't do none of that. Like, it's very easy to just find somebody who's on the same type of time as you and just ride the wave. It's easy to communicate. It's easy to express your feelings. Everything is easier when you find somebody who on the same shit that you're on. Plain and simple. Like, that's it. Cam's Corner.
Hey, it's always the little pause before she say Cam's
Cause it's like I'll be like, what else can I say? Nothing. Cam's corner.
A newscaster monologue.
Cam's corner. We are coming back to you live today.
I wish I had a name for me closing the show.
Oh man, wait! I thought you. What was you calling it though? The cheat code. Right. I'm like, what happened? It's the cheat codes.
That was the Grand Theft Auto season 5 shit. This is different now.
But man, been Cam's corner since the beginning. So
yeah, I should have thought ahead. All right, to close it out, I say this. As we said earlier in the episode, when a woman is in two different environments, she has different intentions. When a woman in the club, and if you the type of guy to go to the club, meet women at the club, when that woman is in the club and she done up and she looking to get into a guy's section, she looking for guys to buy her drinks, she's expecting a certain level of a fiscal responsibility from a man in that environment, right? She's looking for niggas that's paying for shit. She's looking for niggas that's balling, niggas that's winning, niggas that's putting money first, niggas that's leading with money in that environment. So if you meet her in that environment, she probably gave you some play because you fit that description. So the dynamics of y'all situation is going to be just that. Can you pay for my nails? Can you pay for my hair? Can you send me $50 for this? She's going to be in your pocket, right? It's a higher chance, right? But if you meet that same woman at the grocery store, as we discussed before, and she don't got no makeup on, she don't got her lashes on, her eyebrows on, and you selling personality at the grocery store because you actually have to talk to this woman now, right? She might not expect those same things from you, setting up a completely different dynamic, and it's 100% based on not the woman herself, but where you met her. Because a lot of, even though women on some city girl shit or whatever the case may be, women also still have other needs. Like, yeah, she want a nigga to pay for her nails and this and that, but she still needs to be mentally stimulated. You know how many girls I fuck because I know how to mount a TV? Literally. Like, I literally fuck many, like, fuck all the paying for this and that. Okay, bitch, I can come mount that TV and hide the cord in the wall. Okay, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so, wait, I have questions.
I got you in a second.
all right.
To close it out, you know, like, a lot of it ain't just about the woman herself and what type of time she on. A lot of it is where you meet her and what you're presenting when you meet her and what are you leading with. A lot of that is going to decide the dynamic between y'all. So if you in situations that you don't want to be in, you know, you got to go somewhere new, try something different. If you want something you never had, you got to do something you never done, man. Go to the fucking library.
Go to the library. No, dead ass. I love the library.
What's your question?
So, did you fuck them like in the same like sitting as you mounting the TV?
It's happened like that before. Valid. I feel like they knew. I feel like they was turned on. But I feel like that.
They weren't. They came on. They told you to come mount that TV because they knew that you was finna mount that ass. They set you up. You set the TV up.
They set the because I'm not mounting ass. I'm not mounting ass. That's not what I'm doing.
Yes, you are.
I'm not mounting the ass.
When you mount the ass, come on, Kev. Oh. When you fucking put the ass up in the air, you're mounting the ass.
It just don't sound right.
Oh my god! It sounds
like I'm mounting my ass.
No, you don't want your exactly. You talking about? So what do you mean? They're mounting the ass? No. That's exactly what we're not saying. You're the mounter, not the mountee. Not the
mountee. Mountee is crazy.
Don't be the mountee.
I'm screaming. I'm fucking done.
Hey man, FC Network Week is the third week of August. I want to say it starts August 17th. It starts in Atlanta, but it's really in Chicago.
Facts.
So the Thursday we'll be in Atlanta. Friday through Sunday we'll be back in Chicago. So make sure y'all slide to FC Week. For FC Week, our main podcast event is going to be, drum roll please, 21 questions, bitch. It's gonna be lit.
21 questions.
And this, we listened to all the feedback from the crowd that came to Battle with the Sexes, and a lot of feedback was, hey, we want more crowd interaction. We want to talk our shit too. So that's what 21 questions is all about. You're gonna get exactly what the fuck you looking for, man. So
literally.
Make sure y'all come out to 21 questions. It's gonna be at Baseline. It's gonna be August 19th.
Bow.
We out.